Watch us when you're too lazy to watch TV.
Click. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. This is our little bit of news about TV. Yeah, TV. Like our TV channel. This is the only time where it's appropriate for you to switch to another TV channel, even though we're on YouTube and not on television. But you can watch us on your television. That's beside the point. So, here is the deal. This week is one of the major weeks that kicked off of the fall television season. I mean, technically last week new episodes started for many TV shows, but this week, specifically on Monday, Gotham launched, which was pretty big for Fox. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's a pilot, so it had to rush a little bit through to set everything up. But it looks like it's going to be an interesting take on the city of Gotham, and particularly how Detective Gordon deals with the massive, and I'm talking about massive, amounts of corruption in the city. Because his partner is corrupt, and he looks lightly corrupt compared to the rest of the friggin' city.
Because the series is not strictly about Batman.
No.
It's actually about everything else.
Well, it's about setting up the Gotham that Batman will come to know when he becomes Batman. I mean, you meet Bruce. It starts with Bruce Wayne's parents dying. I mean, how else do you start a show like that?
Right.
Like, that's not like the immediate first thing, but it's very close to the beginning. And then you'll see a lot of cameos and fan service for people who know Batman well enough. Like you'll see younger versions of characters like the Riddler and Penguin and Catwoman. She's very prominent. Maybe the Joker. There's rumors that one of the characters might be the Joker, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, so that's the beginning. Next week, I mean, it'll keep... And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. also started on Tuesday, so, I mean, we're really kicking off things with a push. And that was a very good opening for their second season, which is great news. So hopefully all those comic book television shows are going to do great this year. We'll find out. Next is something that is really infuriating me.
This is his thing.
I'm sorry, Kevin. So I read that... Adam Sandler's company, Happy Madison, is going to be taking or adapting the great 1985 film Real Genius starring Val Kilmer. They're adapting it to be a television show. So first of all, no. Adam Sandler, no. No rebooting, no remaking, no reallocating, whatever. You leave that movie where it is. In fact...
Is Val Kilmer still around?
He is still around.
He's still around. He hasn't done anything in a while.
Well, I really hope he's not in this because he doesn't look like himself anymore. The point is, don't do this, please.
Why?
Because, Kevin, the 80s were in the 80s, okay? The only way we're going back to the 80s is with a time machine, like we talked about in our time machine episode.
There's so much 80s stuff that's coming back anyway.
That's the point. This is just an open message to all of Hollywood and the entertainment. Stop. Just stop right now, okay? Stop. You leave it in the past. I like the way it was originally. Please do not try and update it. Do not try and adapt a movie to a TV show. That's not really... Where's the material?
I'm just trying to imagine, who would they even cast to play the same character as Val Kilmer being a genius in college? A burnt-out genius in college.
It's not doable, Kevin. The whole point of this thing is it's not doable. It's dumb. Adam Sandler... Look, I like your company for many reasons, but don't do this, man. You and me, homeboys from New Hampshire, don't do this. Don't do this. Kevin, please take over before.
Okay, fine, we'll distract you. We'll distract you with a series that you haven't watched.
Thank you.
Because you really need to watch it. True Detective. Some news has come out on some of the casting choices for Season 2.
HBO show, by the way.
Yeah, so it's an HBO show. Each season is kind of built as a standalone story. So, if anything, if you haven't seen the first season, you can pretty much jump right into the second. You really should watch the first season, though, because it surprised many people in showing Matthew McConaughey acting in a very serious and atypical role for him.
And Woody Harrelson, too, right?
Yeah. Although Woody Harrelson was more of a traditional detective, while McConaughey was this borderline nihilist, like super philosophical loner detective.
McConaughey, man.
And so it is the complete opposite of, the whole, like, I don't know, surfer dude. Whatever his stereotype is, I don't know.
Shirtless, that's his stereotype.
Yeah.
He's shirtless.
Anyway, So some of the casting is Colin Farrell for at least one of the detectives of the second season.
Dude. Another Irish dude being famous.
I haven't seen very much of his work, so I can't really make a judgment. And then who is the second one?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn.
Everyone's favorite comedian.
So these may sound like weird casting choices for a super serious, gritty series, but as season 1 proved, these directors know how to work the actors into atypical roles. The fact that McConaughey was able to do what he was able to do is a testament to that.
The interesting thing about talking about the directors, one of the directors that has been tasked for shooting, I think, at least 2 episodes for this coming season is Justin Lin, a.k.a. Fast 5 director. So we'll see how he does. But I mean, I'm kind of interested to see how Vince Vaughn... He's done some serious stuff in the past, so I mean, it's not totally out of his wheelhouse. I mean, it's out of what we see of him today. But
right.
And Colin Farrell, he has this in him totally. He's got serious written all over his face. It's very weird when you see him being not serious. That, in my opinion. So
now, granted, the creators of True Detective have come under plagiarism charges a few times over the past few months, but they've usually been dismissed because anytime that a person has claimed, "Oh, you stole from this book," they'll actually play interviews from before the series premiered where they talk about that book and how they took inspiration from it. They're extremely open about what themes and literature they have taken notes from.
It's because they're smart.
So they're like there's transparency about it. They explicitly say where they got it. One of the books that they took ideas from even shot up 100% in terms of sales on Amazon because people wanted to check it out.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to do it. I mean, let somebody adapt your work in some way. You're automatically going to get more money out of it in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's bad, people will buy it because they want to read, whatever.
Where did this come from?
Where did this come from? Right. Yeah. Where did you get this terrible idea? And that's your last bit of entertainment news for the week. If you liked what you saw, you can hit the like button down below. You can also comment. I mean, why not?
You have opinions.
Yeah. Tell us your opinion about Vince Vaughn being in True Detective, or how you feel about a Real Genius TV show. Did you like Real Genius? If you like Real Genius, you should like this video. Also, keep watching and share it with your friends and your enemies because
any views count.
We like everybody and all views count, yes. Thank you very much, and we'll see you out there.
All right, so thanks for watching. Please like any of the videos that you actually do like, and hopefully you will subscribe to our channel and view many more episodes that you're going to like as well. So hit all those buttons that you see down there at the bottom, not the dislike one, we don't talk about that one.
No.
So just like, subscribe. We love having viewers, so please join in. Thanks.
Thanks.